Hello. So, welcome you all, or my tigers. It's time to attack. Let's start with the problem with dependent sources. And we have to find R Thevenin, V Thevenin in the case of the dependent sources. There's a separately different procedure. Basically, you are seeing this is the question. Now, in this question, basically, what I'm going to do, I need to find Thevenin. As far as Thevenin is concerned, there is no procedure change. But as far as Thevenin is concerned, we will kill the independent sources, whereas keep the dependent sources intact. So here, the independent source you can see with the purple I have drawn. I've killed the 5 ampere source, and rest of the circuit I have drawn. And what I have done is I have just connected a 1 volt test source. It's not necessary this should be test volt, 1 volt only. You can give it as 2 volt. You can give it 3 volts also. As soon as it is a small value, okay, that is apply a small test voltage. It's not necessarily 1 volt. I'll show you the answer with other sources also. 2 volt, you'll get the same. Once you're done with this, then calculate the current, this I naught current, basically this current I naught. So if you look at this circuit, if I'm able to get I3, okay, so you see I3 is going like this, okay, down, whereas I naught is going upstairs. So विपरीत दिशा में जा रहा है. So it would I3 would be equal to minus I naught. Okay. Now let's go for the VThevenin first. Now, how do we go for the VThevenin? As simple as possible. See, VThevenin would be the open circuit voltage across the 6 ohms. As I know, this current is 0, I naught is 0, so this would be short circuited, right? So 2 ohms does not exist. So VThevenin would be simply 6 into I2. So I need to find I2. In order to find I2, what I do is I take this as loop 1, okay, this as my loop 2, and this as my loop 3, okay, and I just apply the KVL. So here in the loop 1, what I see is my I1 is equal to 4. But what about my Vx? Like this Vx if I need. See, Vx is equal to 4 times, right? The I1 minus I2, correct? Now, this is my Vx. And now if I go from the upper source there, if I apply here, so you can see current is entering minus 2Vx, okay? Then plus 2 times, this is a branch resistance, whichever branch that current, I3 minus I2. So in short, if I take this side, so this it will go minus, so Vx would be equal to I3 minus I2. Also my Vx is equal to this. So equation 1 and equation 2, if I equate, so I'll get some value. So I get this as 4I1 minus 4I2 is equal to I3 minus I2, right? So basically, if I want the value of, let's suppose I3, so I3 value would be equal to 4 times I1 minus 4I2 plus this thing would be minus 3I2. So my I3 value happens to be 4I1. I1 is already there given in the question. I1 is 5 ampere. So it would be I3 is equal to my 20 minus 3I2. Okay. So I3 is equal to my 20 minus 3I2. Now what I'm going to do is that this I3 I'm going to utilize in the equation where I'm going to write this for this loop. If I write the equation, so I write 4 times, that is your I2 minus I1. Okay, here, right? I'm starting for this loop. 4 times I2 minus I1 plus 2 times, see, plus 2 times I2 minus I3, okay, plus 6 times, that is just I2 there minus 0 because there is 0 current in the other loop. Okay, this is equal to 0, right? So when I started the direction of I2, okay, so I just utilize the this equation for that. So that's it. So that was the branch current. So I'll just start it up. So 4I2, 2I2 and 6I2. So this becomes 12I2 minus 4I1, okay, minus 4I1 and then minus 2I3, correct? Minus 2I3 is equal to 0. I know this 4I1 is what? 20. I1 is, my I1 value is 5. So I just write 2I2 minus 2I3 is equal to minus 4. I take to that side, that is 20. And now 12I2, I3 value I just calculated now. That value I'll substitute 20 minus 3I2. 20 minus 3I2, okay, is equal to 20. So this is minus 20 minus 40. So 12I2 minus 40 will go that side. It will become 20 plus 40, 60, right? And this is minus 2 and minus 2 plus 6I2. So I2 value I'll get now, right? 18 I2 is equal to 60. So that is I2 is equal to 60 by 18, correct? So that is your, if you do with the value of 2, 2 30s are, 2 9s are, okay? 30 by 9. So this 30 by 9 can also be written as, see here. So this 30 by 9 it can also be written as 3 tens are 3 threes are. So I2 value I got as 10 by 3. 10 by 3. Once I got the I2 value, my VThevenin is done. That is 6 into 10 by 3. 6 I2 na. So 3 ones are 2s. So I got the value of VThevenin, that is 20 volts. Now let's see in these two cases. Let me equate this. So I1 minus I2, right? I1 minus I2. So I1 is equal to, if you just see, I1 is equal to minus 3I2. You equate these equation. Now this circuit will be utilized. So in this circuit, you have to write the equation. Okay. So the first equation, how I got the first equation, this I got from the above circuit, right? I just utilize that equation now, minus 2Vx, okay, plus 2 I1 minus I2, right? So from here only I got this I1 minus I2 is equal minus minus will go. I got this equation. And the second equation for Vx is, you see this current is entering negative, so I got from here. Now I utilize my this loop, okay. I write the complete equation. I write the complete equation for this loop 2 and loop 3, okay. You just check. So that would be 4, okay. That current I have taken as I2, okay. There is no other loop there, so it's not a branch. 4 I2, then twice, okay, that is your I2 minus I1, correct. Then plus 6 times I2 minus I3, right. This is my equation. So 4 I2, 2 I2 is 6 I2, so this becomes 12 I2 minus 2 I1, okay, then minus 6 I3, correct. Minus 6 I3, this is the equation that I'm going to get. Minus 6 I3 is equal to 0, correct. Okay, one more equation down there. You just check. This would be equal to 6C. In this loop, the equation would be equal to, I'll write it down here. There is no space here, now this loop key equation. So it would be 6 times, the value is there. 6 times I3 minus I2, okay. Then plus 2I3 and plus 1 volt is equal to 0. Now I told you this 1 volt I can take 2 volts also, 3 volts also, I will show you. So this equation becomes basically 8I3, right? 8 I3 minus, okay, very good. 8 I3 plus 6 I3 plus 2 I3 minus 6 I2, right? Plus 1 is equal to 0. So we have this two equations down here, okay. One was my equation, this 4 I2 wala, okay. That was your, what was the equation? That was your 12 I, okay. This equation I'll get as 4 I2 plus 2 I2, 6 I2, 12 I2, correct? 12 I2 minus 2I1 minus 6I3 equals to 0. And I also saw that my I1 value happens to be minus 3I2. So here, if I substitute this I1 value, I get 12I2 minus 2 into minus 3I2 is, this is equal to minus 6I3, which is equal to 0. 12I2, and this is your, see, this is minus 2 now, so minus 2 and minus 3 become, again, this will become 18I2 minus 6I3 equals to 0. So 6I3 goes there, so 6I3 becomes equal to 18I2. So that means if you have to just transform, so that means I3 is equal to, I3 is equal to 3 thrice I2, or I2 is equal to I3 by 3. Okay, this is the scenario. And the final equation that I got from the previous scenario was 8I3 minus I2 plus 1 is equal to 0, right? This was the equation that I got. Now I can substitute for this value, right? I3 by 3, this value, okay, minus 8, yeah, 8 I 8 sorry, yeah, 8 I3 minus 6 I2, I'm sorry, minus 6 I2, that is minus 6 I2 there, minus 6 I2, this is minus 6 I2. So 8 I3, okay, minus 6 into I2, I2 I put I3 by 3, right? So plus 1 equals to 0, right? So 3 ones are 3 twos are. So this becomes your 6I3 is equal to minus 1. I3 is equal to minus 1 by 6, right? So basically what happens here, I3 we noticed is equal to minus I naught. I told you in the beginning. So I naught I needed. I naught is minus I3. So I naught I'll get as 1 by 6. And I told you in the beginning my R Thevenin would be equal to V naught by the I naught value. So V naught value I took as 1 divided by 1 by 6. So it was 6. Now I told you one thing. This 1 volt I can keep 2 or 3. Result will not change. Okay. Now you see again I do 8 I3 minus 6 into I3 by this value as same na? In the previous case. Whatever the value was there, I3 by 3 I2. This I change. Let me put it 2. So what happens? So now the value is your 6i3 is equal to, right? So i3 value is equal to, in this case i3 value would be minus 2 by 6, minus 2 by 6. Okay, so I naught would be equal to 2 by 6, that would be 1 by 3. So if I naught is equal to 1 by 3, right? What is your RThevenin? V naught by I naught now. So V naught in this case, what you have taken as 2. So 2 divided by 1 by 3, which is again 6. Okay. If you take just for your homework, take the value of V naught as 3, you will get again RThevenin as 6 volts. So come on, those of you who have enjoyed this lecture, kindly subscribe, share, get some 100 likes to it if you have enjoyed the lecture.